Welcome to a special edition of A Couple of Drinks with the Clarks. Tonight, the great debate. Is it bourbon aged in a wine cask or wine aged in a bourbon cask? You make the call.
I think the first debate you got going on is what the hell we're drinking. You have 43 different glasses over here.
Listen, it's a process.
I don't care.
If you're Canadian, it's a process or a process.
I wore this shirt tonight because I thought it was appropriate.
Very nice.
But I felt like that guy on that commercial because, you know, when your shirt's not clean, apparently.
Yes.
It's
You look comfortable.
I'm very comfortable. It's clean, but it's just apparently I'm not using that laundry.
Tonight, folks, welcome to a special edition, the great debate of A Couple of Drinks for the Clarks.
A couple of drinks for the Clarks.
A couple of drinks with the Clarks. We are the Clarks. I am Matt, and this is...
Ready to debate.
That's how you debate! Okay, so
Quiet, pour me some
we
booze.
have two really awesome products here, okay? We have our friend Jefferson's Bourbon. Now, this is the reserve bourbon, okay? It's aged in a Cabernet cask from the Pritchard Hill Winery in Napa Valley.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Says so right on the label, lady.
I might want to question that.
You can check my facts later.
I'm
And
a fact checker.
this is called Cooper and Thief. This is a red blend aged in bourbon barrels. So we have the yin and the yang of the bourbon.
So,
Hence it's Bourbon Heritage Month.
it is Bourbon Heritage.
So we got all sorts of bourbon going on.
So is one a wine and one a bourbon, and one's a bourbon and one's a wine?
Correct. But one's in a wine cask and the other one's in a bourbon cask. They're like, switcheroo.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are
Okay.
going to try first Cooper and Thief Red Blend. Now, you got to be careful with this one because
Are you sure you need to be careful with it?
you can make a decision for yourself. Decision 2020.
You have some drippage going
It's
on.
perfectly fine. My people will tell me it's perfectly fine.
I'm not sure drippage is good.
It's fine.
You're wasting.
This is true. Why don't we lick the?
Yeah, I do. I want you to lick that label right now.
Nope. So, the reason why I got to be careful is this stuff is 17%.
I disagree.
Of course you do.
I don't need to be careful.
Well, I'm going to try it in our
I
brand
don't disagree with your facts.
beautiful
But
Cabernet glasses. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that color. So this is a red blend. This is a blend of Merlot or Merlot, whichever you prefer. Syrah, Zinfandel, and a few other red blends that are blended in there.
Are you sure?
Says on the internet.
I would like to fact check that.
Fact check away. Cheers, love you.
Don't.
Yeah, huh? It's like berry bomb in there.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Okay, don't cha-ching me too hard because
no
these...
Vikings?
No.
These are crystal.
They're not crystal. We can't afford that.
Sure they are.
Sponsors! They're not crystal.
Cheers, love you.
Cheers, love you.
Yes, they are.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling.
You have to have your wet finger first.
A fat finger.
Wet finger. That is smooth.
Wow.
That's awesome. Now,
That is really good. Is
Real-
17 proof a lot for wine?
70%, yes.
It is.
Normal is
17%, so that's 34% alcohol.
like... Correct.
Per glass or per bottle?
No, honey. It's 17% alcohol.
17% alcohol. So what's the proof? 34.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you agreeing with me?
I don't know. I disagree.
You just agree to disagree.
I do.
I
do.
debate that.
You should.
I
Look
do.
it up.
I don't want to. I just want to drink.
I'm too tired.
I like it.
You're asking too many questions. I don't like this. So what's awesome about
I want
this?
the answers.
You
I
can
want to know
really,
the answers.
You can really taste the bourbon barrel.
I can really taste something really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I taste?
Another
I
sip.
taste dark and jammy
Mm-hmm.
with a little toasty vanilla notes.
You need better glasses to keep tilting your head. You'll break your neck.
This is really,
Okay.
really good.
Save a little to the side. Now
We have a whole bottle. Why do we have to say that?
Because we're doing Pritchard Hill. Now, here's the cool thing.
Okay, what is this?
So this is our friend Trey Zoller. One of his favorite wines is Pritchard Hill Cabernet by the Chapellet family. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in 1967, Don Chapellet went to Napa Valley and found this place called Pritchard Hill. And he created his winery there. The cool thing I found out about it is Don, the owner of the winery, was friends with Andrei Chelichev, who is like the godfather of Napa Valley wines. He's like helped with the Stag's Leap and things like that. So this guy, really cool spot, really great pedigree. So Trey Zoller got in some Cabernet barrels that they use, and he aged his reserve bourbon in there. And it's stuck in there for 12 months. If you hold this up to the light, you can see there's like a reddish hue. Yeah, that's why they have the little red label on it. If you look at this with the spread of the Jefferson bourbons side by side, this one really stands out because it's got that beautiful red hue. So we are going to try.
What are we trying?
The Pritchard Hill Cabernet Bourbon. Think about that. Backwards.
So this is.
But I'm sure.
This is Cabernet aged in a bourbon barrel.
No, that's red blend. That's Merlot.
Oh, red blend aged in a bourbon barrel.
Right. So that's
that's
red wine.
Bourbon aged in a Cabernet barrel.
Yes, that's the great debate that's been going on for years in this house.
The great debate in this house is whether or not I'm right and you're wrong. And if you just figured out that I'm right all the time, there would be no more debate.
I disagree. No.
You always disagree.
If you're
this is
drinking, you're not talking, which is wonderful.
I know. That's why
a little more
I
drinking,
drink
a little
so
less
much,
talky.
You don't want to listen to me, so I just drink my drink it.
Oh yeah, smell that, baby. That's beautiful.
Cheers.
Oh wow. It's almost like candied fruit on the nose.
It does smell really good. You know, I get a little nervous when it comes to my bourbon. Mm-hmm. It does smell really good, though.
Wow.
Okay, here I go.
That's awesome. So it spends 12 months in the Cabernet vessel, the Cabernet barrel. So it really kind of makes it a little smoother, almost. Because we've had the Jefferson small batch. We've also had the Ocean. Now this is the Pritchard Hill. So those are three totally different expressions.
Yeah. This is good. It's almost like caramel.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, because you're gonna get like notes from the Cabernet barrel, like caramel chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little coffee maybe.
Yep.
But on the nose, I really got a lot of candied fruit. So.
Yeah.
So.
But not candy corn.
No, not that. Nobody likes that.
That's debatable.
Well, hi, Peppy.
Like candy corn. There she is.
Hi, Peppy. Ooh, how about a little wine? How about a little wine there, Pep? And Charlie.
And Charlie decided to join.
Too.
Charlie. There
Everybody
he
says
is.
hi, Jordy.
Hello, Charlie.
Boy. Yeah,
hello, Charlie.
Boy. Jordy boy.
Charlie and Pepe. All right, what's the third glass
boy.
for?
Okay. So, because the debate is one against the other, what better way to squash the debate than put them together? Now, I'm going to make... Please hold, Peppy. Would you like to lick the ice bowl afterwards, Pep? I'm sure you would. Homemade ice?
Homemade ice.
Homemade
hello, Ramona.
Ice. Now,
Ramona's under the table. Hi,
what we're doing is we're going to do a little Pritchard Hill, Cooper and Thief, Manhattan.
What?
Yes. So.
And there's Ramona.
And hi, Mona.
Oh my God, it's like we have a freaking kennel here in the house. We only have 3 dogs, people.
There's the great debate for you.
That's right.
Who's going to let the dog out?
How many dogs do the Clarks have? The debate is how much huffing and puffing is Charlie going to do before someone gets him a treat? Okay, that's a lot.
Okay, so now listen. Please hold. So now we're going to take the beautiful notes of the red blend and we're going to make a little bit of a...
excuse me. I would like a little bit more than that.
I don't know what I'm doing, apparently. So...
That's debatable.
What better way to squash the debate is to get them working hand in hand, foot in mouth, whatever it is.
My foot in your mouth.
What's a little man hurting without a cherry?
A man hurting?
So, this is a Pritchard Hill Cooper and Thief Manhattan.
Oh my God, this is a lot of booze tonight. I like it.
Well, we have to kind of, do our thing. And this is a special edition show.
This is. Well, that's debatable.
Also, too, remember, this is the YouTube part. Remember to subscribe. I think this is right here. Subscribe, and then hit the bell button so when you get notified when our silliness shows up.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. So anyway, cheers, love you.
Cheers, love you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tip.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I've never in my life
had more Manhattans in your life
that I would be drinking a Manhattan with all booze in it. I mean, obviously Manhattans are all booze, but whatever.
Yeah, no cherry juice to kind of...
This is really good.
It's very mellow.
I would drink this.
Mellow. And the thing about...
It's very mellow.
The thing I've always said about... I'm not poo-pooing vermouth by any means, but I'm not a fan of vermouth. Right. And I think what happened was, when I was bartending one time, I got some vermouth on my hand, and I had never had it before, so I went... And it was like, bah! So that ruined it for me.
You licked your hand?
Yeah.
While you were bartending?
Yeah, I washed them later.
Oh.
After,
like later that night or right afterwards?
Like before we counted tips at the end of the night.
You're like the guy that scoops ice cream and
no, I'm not
gets it on his fingers and licks it and then goes back to the cone. And,
I am not
that. Yeah, I don't picture those places.
Not unless I do it myself. Not unless it's for me. I'm a very clean individual.
Oh, I know you are, honey.
Right, Peppy?
That's debatable.
Well,
Just
listen,
kidding. You are.
Peppy.
That you are.
So, folks, thank you so much for joining us for the great debate, because we all need it. So
we all need a drink.
Peppy says hi.
Cheers.
Cheers, love you. Cheers, love you. Enjoy and
press the button.
Press the subscribe button and then the bell button.
Subscribe and the bell button on YouTube.
Yeah.
By all means.
Yeah, and then tell your friends. Even tell people you don't like.
Tell everybody.
Tell everybody. Doesn't matter.
Mama broke.
I'm running out of suit coats.
And that's not debatable.
That's true. Very true. So anyway, cheers. Love you.
Cheers. Love you.
Enjoy your evening. Have a good night.
Have a great night.
Have a couple drinks.
Have a couple drinks tonight. Go get them, honey.
Yes.
Yeah.